the Baltimore Ravens.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break. Hey, computer. Don't ready.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good?
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Let's go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. On the move past the 40. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's putted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because...
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
A man who missed all of 2021, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now Jackson on 1st down.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Ravens at 13-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat. And they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Jackson on 1st down.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Dobbins. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. 2nd and 5. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Ready. 52 blaster. Black shot.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Striker, 3-3.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Hitting London coming across the field. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
David Ajabo running in to take him down.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
J.K. Dobbins with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Black open. Green gap.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Again, he'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Jackson now. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Odafe Oweh buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got his man, London, right side. He's got room past the 30.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Ritter will throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Jackson. That's caught left side by the tight end, Boyle. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Jackson.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Jackson will throw again. He's able to find Wallace.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs. Now it's Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Next to Rashaan Evans' name, you can put a tally for a tackle for loss. Really excellent effort on the defensive side of the football. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A give, Dobbins trying the right side. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Dobbins. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
88 yards on the ground here for Dobbins. And a 1st down coming up.
Here's a give up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, going back to Patterson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
They'll give it to Patterson.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now of what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
Number 1 rush defense in the league for a reason. And after that last play, they might want to try to go to the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
He was brought down by Michael Peters. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Down. Check back. Hey, no steal.
To the ground now, Patterson.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Come on, set. Real green.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now
this game is over. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
When the members on and get it going Donkey Kong, they got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh, no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose it like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mine. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face, cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm a brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up.